Hi guys, how you doing? What do you want me to do? Good. How you doing? How's it going? Good, but tired.
Well, you're going to injure yourself.
Yeah, his behaviour was awful when we scored. Hi Richard.
Hi, Brian.
How are you? Yeah.
What's the overall emotion after that?
I think the lads are drained really. It's kind of they're almost. I think they feel as if they shouldn't be celebrating, but they are. A very young group of guys and can challenge themselves to put on a performance that they thought we were capable of producing. And for whatever spells we had the ball, they were convinced that we could keep the ball and try and be consistent with the way we played all season. And I think we managed to do that at different stages. However, limited our spells of possession were, but we kind of displayed our personality, I felt, throughout the game, and that was kind of the most rewarding thing for me in terms of what the lads displayed from themselves.
How did you at any point think you were going to win that match?
I thought we'd get chances. We generally create chances in every game, and the lads got a great belief that we'll create chances. Our problem has been over the last couple of seasons we conceded a lot of goals, so I think the main concern was that I try and give the lads enough of a chance to stay in the game, deep into the game, where I thought we would definitely create chances. But as regards winning the game, I think you're always just kind of in the lap of the gods when you've got the likes of Pogba and Jesse kind of around the box playing 1-2s, but I was confident we'd create chances and we did.
Luke Matherson's obviously brought his name to club folklore. He looks quite a talent, certainly at his age.
Yeah, Luke's an exceptional guy and kind of the one player, if you ever came across him, you would have no worries whatsoever about remaining grounded and true to his family. An exceptional achiever kind of in school. His GCSE results were incredible and they've mirrored his progress in football. So
the factual about his GCSE says everything there.
Yeah. He's gone on to sixth form. It's a kind of a big part of his training. He trains, studies, and he's from the centre of Manchester, and he's from humble family, great people, and he's we ignore his age really, and I don't mean that in a complacent way. We almost treat him just as a player that we've been with for quite a while. So we're kind of what we see from him tonight was kind of normal for us, but again, I guess a lot of people don't really know what he's like.
Is he going back to school tomorrow?
He's Thursday. Yeah, he'll be. He's changed to Wednesday. So it's normally Wednesdays he's in, but today was obviously different circumstances. Yeah, but he's not one of our worst defenders for missing days. He's normally pretty good. But I'm not sure if he's in tomorrow. I don't know.
How does he kind of like manage that? It's quite a school one day, then Old Trafford in front of 50,000 the day after.
He's just a humble guy. He's always been that way since he came through the academy. Our academy staff done all the work with him really, and since he came into our first team environment, it's always been a case of when you see a young player, our older lads are kind of great guys who've been around the leagues, and they see a special talent and they want to encourage him and nurture him in a special way because they believe he's a special talent. And I think as an older player, you're always kind of worried about the trappings of being successful early, but you could never be sure that this won't happen with this guy. He's a humble guy from an incredible family really, so there's no issues for us there whatsoever. People say, can Luke do the press? He's one of our best guys doing the press or doing anything like that, and you would never hold him back from it because he can articulate things a lot better than me.
Just in terms of on a day-to-day basis, how does it work with him then? He's 16 and he's doing A-levels. How does that work?
Luke's with us now full time. He has one day, he studies outside of that, and then he has one day, I'm not sure what his schedule is, Greg. He's in sixth form now.
On a Wednesday.
Yeah, one day you know the English schooling system better than me. He does one day at college doing sixth form, and then he's with us every other day and he studies after his training and stuff.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So that is quite hard, but physically
it's good for him, I think. I think it's good for him. I think he's someone who's really stimulated by learning, and he enjoys his schoolwork, which isn't the same for all of us. But he is very, very driven in his academic work, and you don't have to ask him to do it. Some of our other young players will be not equally, but almost as good as him schooling, but they wouldn't have the same desire to continue with it. You almost have to push him into that and threaten them with missing training and stuff like that. But he's the opposite, really.
He's been linked with Liverpool, Man United, and stuff like that. Do you think he has a future in a club like this, for example?
I think he's a player. I finished playing a couple of years ago, and I managed to play with him. He's one of those players when you play, you think, he's from a different level of football than what we were partaking in. So yes, to answer your question, but I think it's it's very beneficial for him to play with guys like we've got and guys who look after him and respect him, and he's actually playing first team games. So it's probably a different type of journey to the players of Manchester United who are 16. But who's to say what's right or wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, not a bad audition compared to these guys.
My main concern is I'd like to keep him for as long as I can, because we always lose our best young player, so it was almost the wrong time to scrum maybe. I don't know.
A lot of teams come here and just kind of sit back and 10 men behind the ball. You passed it around. It was very easy on the ice with your play. How important was it for you to do with that rather than just kind of?
Yeah, I think if we just try to do something different, we have like an academy who coaches our players from a very young age to play a certain way, and I think in the last few weeks there's been a lot of attention on some of our attacking play, but very conscious of the fact that we're not trying to be anybody else, trying to be like our own club that's in the Rochdale area, kind of reflect that region, and not trying to be anything from Spain or somewhere like that, you know what I mean. But our young lads and our players are they're very passionate about the way we play and trying to be successful that way, and I think it'd be foolish of me to try and change any of that, and it makes me immensely proud to see them continue that in one of the biggest arenas in the world, you know.
How much of a confidence boost do you think this game would have been going forward?
We've played really well in the league. We've had some tough results recently, but our lads have been pretty courageous. We haven't got a big squad, so in terms of personnel, we would be kind of stretched right to the limit tonight. But in terms of squad size, we'd be one of the smallest squads in League One. But the benefits of that is that we get to use our young players on occasions like this, and we had a very young bench.
You had a 15-year-old on the bench, didn't you?
Yeah, and a 15-year-old who could play for us, there's no element whatsoever of being a publicity stunt. They're trying to, we prove that with Luke. We want to play them because they get experience in amongst our older lads who are incredible carers of the players on the pitch. So the benefits of having a smaller squad and being that way are there to see tonight. But on the flip side of that, there'll be spells this season where we'll lose spells of games, and it's just the way it is. But as long as we're trying to be aggressive and trying to play the way we want to play, then I think it's okay.
Anyone else?
Hey, Rich.
How do you get ready for Wickham at home now?
Yeah, I think the boring part to me straight away was thinking, I'll speak to the players about recovery and coming in tomorrow and stuff, but I think we've asked the players to put all the work in to have moments like this tonight, and I think it would be foolish to take away the sense of enjoyment, and there was elation in our dressing room, I wouldn't lie. Some of our lads just said it was an experience that they've never experienced before, to actually deliver on what we spoke about in the last few days and what they spoke about, what they wanted to do, to actually have moments in the Manchester United box where they felt as if they were going to score and take the game to them. I think it's an incredible feeling, and they deserve to enjoy that and switch off. I think they have to switch off tonight, and then it's my job to obviously to focus on the next challenge, which is a game against one of the most dangerous teams in our league, who are a super team, really. So it's a different challenge, but it's one that I think we should look forward to with real joy.
Have you got them in tomorrow? You say switch off. Is that just for tonight?
Yeah, normally we would be in tomorrow, but just this night's gone on very, very late, so I'll be very conscious of the fact that the lads are just resting in themselves, and just if we brought them in, we haven't got the facilities to go through a proper warm down phase, or we would just bring them in for the sake of it. So our lads will rest tomorrow, and this group of lads are exceptionally dedicated and hard working, so I never have to remind them to do anything. They remind me. Thanks, man. Thanks very much. Thanks, man. Cheers.
So 2 minutes.
Yeah.
How much is it?